girls. So today I am just going to give you guys a quick rundown of what's going on. I've got to be quick because I've got to be at my GP in 45 minutes and Eliza's napping at the moment, and there's a lot to do to actually get us to get out the house and to get there on time. So I'm going to be quite brief with this. So this morning has been productive, as in I contacted Kings. We had to pay our year, like for the next year's storage for our embryos, and that came in at £350. So I think that's a little bit pricier than where we could go, but then saying that, I probably, when I want to go on to treatment again, would want to use King's College again. So it's you pay for what you get sometimes with these things. So I did speak to the lady, and she did advise me that in our storage we have an embryo that's the same grading as Eliza, and I wasn't sure whether we had one that was slightly below, and she said no, you've still got another one that matches Eliza, and then you've got one. So basically Eliza, I always thought, was a 5AA. She was actually a 4AA. So we have another 4AA, and then we have a 4AB, and the rest are 4BB. So she said they're really, really good quality. So I said to her, look, my husband and I have had a chat. Right here and now we won't be trying, but we don't want to let them perish, because we could be looking in a year's time to be trying again. So she gave me a quick rundown that to be looking realistically at a frozen IVF transfer would be about £3,000. She did say to us to contact her when we're ready, and probably time it a bit before we want to start the treatment, because she said so many people think, oh, I'm going to have a follow-up appointment, and then they think they're starting treatment tomorrow, and it doesn't work like that. So she said maybe in 9 months' time start thinking about the process. Are you going to start trying again? I think there's a price plan, because she did ask me, did I need help with paying £350 today, which I said no, we just paid up front. So I think they do have like a paying off system, so that's good to know. And she also explained to me that when the time comes, if we do have baby number 2, which she said from our batch is a very strong chance that there's definitely baby number 2 and perhaps some embryos left over. And she said to me, we could look into donating that to another couple, which is what I would like. I don't really want to be donating them to science. I'm not saying that I'm opposed to that. That would be better than letting them perish, but I personally would like to give them to another couple that could be struggling, because if Jake and I were in that situation, we would have been searching for that help. And I think when you're in that cycle, we should be looking out for one another, those other couples that are, you know, fighting infertility. So I think I feel much better today. I feel more positive about the direction we're going in with the embryos. And I'm glad to know that they're still safe at King's. And now I'm about to just head off to the GP and speak to her about my PCOS problem. And I do have a feeling she's going to be putting me on the pill, because that seems to be their answer to everything when it comes to PCOS. But I don't feel great in myself. I have got continuous acne outbreaks. I've been putting on weight rather than losing weight, and I should be losing weight because I'm eating less and I'm on the go a lot more. And there's just a few other things that I'm not happy about, and so I want to go and have a chat with her, and we'll see what she has to say. And yeah, I will let you guys have an update once I've finished with my appointment. So speak to you soon. Hi everyone, so really sorry, I'm in the bathroom. I have literally just taken my makeup off, brushed my teeth, and I thought, oh my god, forgotten to talk to you guys and give you an update. So overall, I was going to rant, and then I thought, no, do you know what, you guys don't need to be sitting here hearing my rants. But basically, in a nutshell, I've been put on the mini pill. I went through every symptom I had. I showed her the acne. I got weighed. I am heavier than I was when they removed the stitch when I was in labour with Eliza. So I am heavier than I was at 8 months pregnant. Full term for me. Great, isn't it? And I'm not being funny, like if I was sitting here gorging on crap all day, every day, or not doing anything with my day physically, then I'd say, do you know what? There's a reason why you're putting on weight, but there isn't. And that's not me being in denial. I just think like I'm having a better lifestyle. I'm not saying it's perfect, because I'm not sitting here saying that I should be some sort of size 8, but I should not be creeping up into the size that I am. So I'm not happy with that. And I just felt a little bit fobbed off in the appointment. So she did all the checks, she listened to me, and I felt it was almost a bit like, yeah, you've had a baby, bodies change. And I was telling her, even the eczema is driving me crazy. As you can tell, I'm scratching constantly. So she didn't even offer me anything for the eczema, and thank God I bought some eczema cream anyway to deal with it. But yeah, so I've been put on Cerazette for 3 months, and she's asked me to come back after 3 months, and then we will find out if my body has started absorbing the pill and how do I feel about it. I think at first she wondered if I had PND, and she started asking me how I felt about being a mum and all that. And I think within like a couple of minutes, I thought, oh yeah, she's thinking that maybe it's mentally something wrong. And I was just explaining to her, no, this is just purely the physical stuff is starting to irritate me, and it is my ovaries. I know it's a hormonal imbalance. I know that my weight, my skin, the fact my body hair is growing twice as much, you know, it's just, I know it's hormonal. But then I listened to her, and then yeah, she came up with the idea of the mini pill, because apparently, you know, where I took Dianet and Yasmin years ago, they can cause migraines, and she doesn't want me to go down the migraine route again, because obviously I'm already suffering with them at the moment with no hormones in my body. So this is part of the reason I'm a bit peeved, because I've come home tonight. For the first time in my life, even though I've taken this mini pill before, because this was the last contraceptive I took when I was on contraception at the beginning of my relationship with Jake. And I thought I'd better read it, because this time round I'm taking it, and you know, I've just recently had a baby. And it basically says, if you're on the pill and you're switching to another one, then basically you just switch your pill over the following day. If you've never taken contraception, or you're starting from taking contraception after a long period of time not on it, then to start taking the pill on your first day of your period. And I'm thinking, that is one of the things I told her about, is I've not had a proper bleed since having Eliza. I told her that. So she has sent me home with a mini pill, and I'm not even sure when I'm meant to be taking it. Because normally I'll be taking it tomorrow morning, because I used to always take my pill religiously first thing in the morning. So I'm really frustrated. So I'm going to have to call them tomorrow to ask, do they need to induce a bleed on me, or do I just start taking it? But that should have been explained. So I just feel at the moment, I have paid today to keep my embryos in storage, and we're hoping maybe at the end of this year, next year, we will start thinking about another cycle. And in the same day, I've somehow managed to get onto contraceptive pill again. That's why I'm peeved. So yeah, I don't feel like I've been taken seriously today. My GP is fantastic normally, so I didn't see my normal GP today. My GP is a guy, so but he's a gynecologist as well. But I thought, because I had to take my top off to show the acne, I thought I didn't really particularly want to do that in front of a man, which is why I chose the female doctor. But going by how I felt the appointment went today, and I felt there was a lot more attention on, no offence Eliza, but there was a lot of playing with Eliza and getting these little toys out and all that for her, and just not enough like attention to what I was saying. I just felt almost like, oh yeah, just go back on the pill. And I knew the pill would probably be what they'd tell me, but yeah, I just felt fobbed off, definitely. So my follow-up appointment, when I do eventually get onto this pill, I think I'm going to have to go back to my GP, because he was flawless through my IVF stuff. And he's been fantastic over the years. So I will definitely go back to him and just have to bite the bullet. And if I have to take my top off to show him, then so be it. So that is the update on that, guys. Yeah, everyone reading, they were saying today it's Diana or Yasmin, and especially like with like weight gain and, you know, spots and hair growth. They were also saying about going on to metformins, which I took those when I was taking the tablet form of fertility treatment. And I can't for the life of me remember the tablets I was on, but I know metformins was definitely one of them. So my dad takes them for his diabetes, so that's why it's stuck in my brain. So I'm surprised none of that got suggested to me either. So what I'm going to do is, because of baby brain, I am going to jot all this down tomorrow. So when I speak to my GP, my proper GP, in a couple of months' time, 3 months' time, I'm going to have to say to him, you know, if it hasn't worked, it may work, and I might be eating humble pie in 3 months' time. And if I do, thank you very much. And I'm really sorry for this moan at the moment. But if not, I will be saying to him, surely there's other routes we can be taking rather than just a mini pill. So, but if you guys have any suggestions as to what you know might work, it's a proper state of desperation at the moment, guys, because as I said, I've got this eczema flare up from nowhere. My whole body just itches from head to toe, like my arms, my legs, the back, my neck. It's just continuous. Like, my arms are the worst, and my hands as well, like the top of my hands, like, I don't know if you can see, slight red there. But then I've had, I mean, the cream does bring the rashes down, but my arm, can you see it all there? Like all the bumping and all that. So it's all, that's just flared up as I'm talking to you guys, and that's there as well. I don't know if you can see it in this light very well, but my arms, yeah, they're just flaring up, and like here as well. So, but anyway, guys, on that note, I'm going to leave it there. Also, while I'm in this room, just to remind you guys, if you guys, on a positive note, did watch my video about my Amazon recommendation. So we had the face thing. Been using this twice daily, and it's amazing. It's really, really good. So following that, and I will link below in the description box that video. I highly recommend this. I think it was £15 on Amazon, and it obviously is a dupe of the Luna, and also my electric toothbrush. So the Fairy Wheel toothbrush, really, really recommend it. I've had no sensitivity of my teeth. I've actually been using it more than just like twice a day, because I've been trying to lift my teeth for the teeth bonding I got tomorrow, so trying to lift the colour. And it's been really, really good, and my mouth feels the cleanest it has done in years, since I used the Oral-B, to be honest. So but anyway, on that note, guys, I am going to go to bed and make the most of a few hours sleep, because I said Eliza's having a little bit of a spat at the moment where she sort of screams the house down. So I'm going to make the most of a bit of peace and quiet. And thank you so much for watching this, guys. And as I said, any recommendations, do pop it in the box below, and I'll speak to you later. Take care. Bye.